16 years ago, on October 3rd, 2000, my mother and father landed in Miami International Airport on a rainy day. It rained and rained until the streets were flooded. The cars were leveled and people lost valuable things. This event was later known as the No Name Storm. My parents originally moved from Cuba to Argentina, and they thought they were going to stay there forever. But after living there for 5 years, they decided to move to the U.S. My father and mother came to Miami as a second immigration to settle here, with nothing more than a few bags of personal belongings. They came in search of greater possibilities and to create a family. I was born 2 years later and my brother 2 years after that. And now we have come to live the American dream.
My mom came to America in 2000 for a better life and to learn more English. She came here from Bogota, Colombia, where she was born, to Miami, Florida. When she first got here, she lived in an efficiency apartment near Coral Gables. 2 months later, she found a job working as an administrative assistant in a cargo company. She then got married to my dad in 2002. After having me in 2003, she became a resident in 2004, while expecting my little brother Felipe. A couple years later, she had my little sister Allison in 2007 and became a naturalized citizen in 2008. She went back to Colombia a couple times to visit family members, and my grandparents decided they wanted to become U.S. residents too.
My grandparents from my mother's side moved here to America from Cuba on August 18, 1989, with the rest of my family, including my mom, my aunt, uncle, and also some cousins. Now, my grandparents from my father's side came here in 1969, when they were kids. After having 2 kids, they divorced and my grandpa moved to Texas while my grandma was still in Miami. The one that had it hard were my grandparents from my mother's side, because they were already in their 30s and didn't know any English. It was harder for them to find a job with good pay. My parents and uncles had it easy since they came here as a kid. They had more time to learn English before high school. They got their education more easier than my grandparents did also. It wasn't until just a month ago my grandparents, grandma, and my mom became citizens.
My family's immigration story begins in 1990 with my father making a scary move from Havana, Cuba to Montreal, Canada, a place roughly 1,620 miles away from his friends, his family, and everything he'd ever known. In 1993, my mom decided to leave Cuba as well, with only a suitcase full of clothes and a hope for a better future. In 2005, 2 years after having me, my parents made the choice to move once again, but this time from Montreal to Miami in order to be closer to our family, who had by now also moved out of Cuba for a better life. In 2010, both of my parents became naturalized U.S. citizens, and as of 2013, both of my grandparents came to Miami and have been permanent residents since mid-2016. My family's immigration story is alike to that of many other immigrants, a hope for a better future.
Something that affected me a long time ago? Well, I don't really have anything that affected my life. Well, I guess in preschool, a little kid, I don't even remember his name, I assumed he was my friend, but apparently he decided to push me off the monkey bars while I was climbing on it, and I broke my arm. And that was not good. This affected me because it was my right arm, so it was the arm that I used to do things, write, all that stuff, so I couldn't play outside or anything for about 2 months, so life was kind of boring at that age. I think why the kid did this, I don't know, because I thought we were friends. I don't know why he would just randomly do that, because he caused it to break my arm. I mean, I don't even know if he had to get sent to the principal's office or what. I really don't know.
Are you an immigrant to this country?
No, but I come from a different state.
Where did you come from?
I came from Michigan
When?
when I was about 8 years old.
Do you like it here or there more?
I think I like it over there more.
Was it hard to adapt?
Kind of. The temperature and the new setting, it was hard to adapt.
Do you feel like you belong here?
Yes, I feel like I belong here.
Okay, thanks.
know when the whistle go.